into the team, getting to know other players. But like we said, we want to see competition all over, good, healthy competition. So it's good to see Rasmus back on the pitch.
Mason Mount back there as well. He was named amongst the substitutes for the Palace game. Another player returning from injury, so nice to see him back on the training pitch.
Yeah, he got a lot of games in pre-season, was looking good, but then picked up that little injury, and I'm sure he'll be wanting to, feature in this game now tomorrow.
Victor Lindelof as well, a player who's not been able to play for us this season, but someone who we know very well, does a fantastic job whenever called upon. It's going to give the manager more choices when selecting his back line.
Yeah, and already you've seen, Johnny Evans and Harry have played, even though we have Martinez and Dillett that are probably the first two that I probably put down at the moment, as we say. But I'm sure, he will want to get his game time in when he can as well. So we've got great competition now. The areas are all sort of filled, and we're looking to see performances now to see who can keep the spot.
With his back to us there, just close up, is Manuel Ugarte. Your thoughts on him since he arrived at the club?
Yeah, I think he's a great signing. Again, he's just getting to know other players, but you can see he's got great energy. He looks like a player that is determined to do well, and I'm sure he'll be featuring quite a lot this season.
Yeah, he's not yet started in the Premier League, has he? He started the Barnsley game in the Cup. He's got minutes off the bench in the Premier League, but do you feel like he might get another start against Twente?
I do, yeah. Listen, he just needs games now just to bide himself into the team, but we've bought him to play,
Yeah.
And we've bought him to be that sort of rock of the midfield, along with Casemiro, similar positions. But again, the manager, like he does, he gives the player time. He's not just going to throw him in the deep end. When we have so many players available in that sort of position now, like we said, Eriksson as well. He stepped in and he has been playing more. So yeah, we've got great competition now in that midfield area, but I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot of him in the games coming up.
Just next to Eric, you can see there. I don't know if Nola come round next to Eric and get him. You can see Tyrell Malacia.
Yeah.
Tyrell Malacia is back amongst the group.
Yeah, it's great.
What a bonus to see him back on the training pitch. He's had such a long time out.
I remember when my hair was like that. So, but yeah, it's great to see him, and he'll be delighted that he's back on the field with the boys. He's nothing worse than just staying in the gym. And again, that's another position filled. Once he starts getting into the groove of things.
Yeah, he's just moved to the group on the far side. We're watching the rondos with the group in close proximity. Did you enjoy this bit of your training routine?
Yeah, I loved it. You got to try and get a little Megs in as well. But I think this is more. I don't know. They don't do this every day. We would do it every day, and that started changing later on in my career. But this is a good part to get a feel for the ball, solely because it's a different ball, and obviously the Premier League. So it's just nice just to feel how it is, how your touch is with it. And like I said, this is the fun part of the morning. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I think Dillett is giving him that.
Is he going to go in? He does. I wouldn't have gone in there. It's a Megs.
Is that the rule? Is you make some when you go in?
No, the rule is you're supposed to at least one more person then touch it.
Oh, right.
Because otherwise it's not a full Megs. But I don't know how they're playing the rules. But yeah, just to get the feel of the ball, get it going quick. I've noticed they don't count anymore, so we would do 20
I was hearing them counting.
Oh, was you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
there you go, Diogo's counting.
We do 20 and you stay in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You really see when you're up close like this, though, a level of skill, the control, the touch of these players.
And it's like I said, we used to do this every day, and when you do it, you can sort of deal with anything that comes to you, and then you'll see it in obviously the full games as well. Thought it was a touch.
Yeah, they look good fun. It's important to have an element of fun to your training sessions as well, right?
100%. If anything, this is the fun part. You know, you warm up, and then you'll see later on that sort of goes a little bit. But you need to enjoy training. You know, little arguments.
It's all part and parcel.
Yeah, little arguments. So.
I noticed you earlier having a chat with Ruud.
Yeah.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, he's good.
What was he having to say for himself?
No, we were just talking about how old are the kids now. But yeah, it's just good to see him back, and he's really enjoying it, and I think that's something we needed. And I remember I said to you last time I spoke to him, he's doing a lot with the defenders as well, not just the strikers. So that's very interesting. But I will say we've had a good few clean sheets at the moment, so whatever he's doing, it's not bad.
Yeah, they're doing some right that end, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Just need to score more goals, right?
Yeah, of course we do, and I think we will. You know, and I can honestly say, out of the, especially the wing players at the moment, Rashi, Garnacho, Ahmed, all getting goals. You know, and it's about competition now and who the manager's going to pick. But we need goals. You know, Rasmus is back. We need to get him a goal to get him going, and then the confidence builds, and just that little bit we're missing. But like I said, it wasn't like we were shy of attempts against Crystal Palace. But obviously Henderson had a really good game.
In the middle of the runners at the moment, Mazraoui, who I interviewed a little earlier actually, really intelligent, well-spoken guy, and he has started brilliantly, hasn't he?
Yeah.
How impressive have you been with his start at United?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it happens, and he's a player that's not really needed any time. You know, he's been been put straight in, and he's felt like he's been there for years. You know, he's settled straight.
Really good start.
Yeah, he's been up and down. He's done everything. He's done his job nicely, and you can see he's. The lads really like him as well, but he's not been fazed by anything, which is very good for us.
Yeah, he's 26, 27 in November, I think, so he's a good age, a mature age to come into the Premier League.
Yeah, and he's an athlete, he's an athlete. You can see, even looking at his physique there now, you can see he's an athlete, he can run. And in a way, some players really like getting involved early. You know, they get that little bit of confidence, and he's shown that straight from the beginning of this season.
He can play right back and left back, but he was saying in the press conference actually it's been helpful for him to play alongside De Ligt as the right centre back, because those two played together at Bayern Munich.
Correct, yeah. So listen, like you said, it's all about partnerships. Anywhere on the pitch really, and he would have got a lot of confidence from obviously playing with De Ligt. Knows how he's going to give him the ball, knows where he wants him to stand. Knows what they can handle, even passing. Yeah. So and that's what you're hoping the whole team eventually builds, especially that back line.
We are concentrating mainly on this group. The second group on the far side has the likes of Rasmus and Mason, Eriksson, Xerxes over there, Johnny Evans, but the training sessions generally at the moment seem to be of a really good level, and the tempo is there.
Quick. Listen, that's what you want, quick. And sometimes, when you play in the Europa League, you don't know all the players, and that's just the truth. But you still need to stick to your game, which is quick, crisp passing. Get the ball moving. We've seen some really good play at Barley, really good link-up